Jim and Dan, you both ranch here in the foothills of the Beartooth Mountains, and you've been here for quite a while. What kind of cost has Ventenata caused for you? I mean, it's becoming a big concern because 5 years ago, it wasn't something that we saw.
People are just starting to realize what it is. And as you get closer to Red Lodge, there's probably smaller little patches. When you get further away from Red Lodge, further north, there's big areas that are out there. Real low.
If you notice or you think you might have it or your neighbor has it, how long do you have before it becomes a huge issue?
Within a couple years, you're going to see the little patches go into big patches, and then you're going to have a monoculture of acres. We're talking maybe 10, 20 acres. Some situations, it could be 1,000 acres. It's amazing how fast it spreads. You go from 1 or 2 little plants to, you may have 100 acres of it. So early detection is best.
Yeah.
What are the things you first noticed is when you found out you had it or suspected you did?
I mean, it's texture. When you look across this grassland right now, you can see the definite distinction in the color and the way that it reflects light at this moment. We're getting a white silica texture, shines in the wind, floats. It almost, from a distance of 5 foot back, it almost looks soft. We've got a high dense area here, and then you've got the little satellite patches. When you see that, it's a definite giveaway that you have Ventenata. You have to key on those patches and make sure that we're not spreading it.
Your land is your biggest asset that you have, and the grass is truly what puts the pounds on these calves. So Ventenata can really cost you. Tell us about kind of your process and what you have to think about when combating this.
Well, you know, on the one pasture, I put 25 or 30 pair in that normally, and then I did that this spring, and then I started noticing there was a lot of Ventenata in certain places, which I didn't even realize what it was before. And when I pulled the calves out here, 2-3 weeks ago, they were way behind where they normally would be. I mean, there's areas, if you look out there and you don't know what you're looking at, it looks like there's still feed there, but it's not. So those cows will not go in there and graze, even though there might be grass in between the Ventenata a little bit. Right now, the cows won't go in there. It's certainly going to be reduce my calf weights. And probably in the future, unless I can get a handle on it, I'm gonna have to run less cows on there.
What tools do we have to combat this new foe?
So we've been treating some of this with Rejuvra, 5 ounces. We're getting a barrier built for 4 to 5 years on the coverage, and hopefully they're getting their perennial grasses back, and we're gonna see the forage go back up.
That Rejuvra, does it provide some benefits dealing with some of the ones we may know a little better, like cheatgrass or Japanese brome?
So it's perfect. On the cheatgrass, you're gonna get that coverage. It's gonna keep that seed from germinating on the Ventenata and the cheatgrass. So you're covering both of those species in one application.
Absolutely. Well, glad we have a tool to fight this new invasive grass that we're dealing with. Reporting from the foot of the Beartooth Mountains, I'm Coulter Brown, Northern Ag Network.
For more information on combating Ventenata and other invasive grasses, go to rejuvra.com.